So tonight thought we would talk about David Bowie, but not in the hey, David Bowie's dead and announcing that, because everybody's completely aware of that. He's a really amazing person, and now he's off in a better place after battling his cancer. I wanted to talk about how I got introduced to David Bowie, and I was kind of curious. How did you get introduced to David Bowie? Everyone has a story about how they found David Bowie, they heard his music, they saw his creativity in any way, shape, or form. I mean, the guy was pretty awesome. Not everybody will agree, but I think he was pretty awesome. And I will have to say my introduction to David Bowie would have to be with The Labyrinth. It's something that kind of reminds me of my childhood, and it basically, he influenced me creatively. Enjoyed the music. It was really creative, and it holds a really close part in my heart. Me and my good friend Royce, way back in high school, we used to sit there and recite the Magic Dance song. And if you're not familiar, it's that "Do you remind me of the Babe?"
You remind me of the babe.
What babe?
Babe with the power.
What power?
Power of voodoo.
Who do?
You do. Remind me of the babe.
That is one of my favorite songs from the movie, and it's probably what I embody in my own head of David Bowie. When I close my eyes, that's what I see, and everyone has their own version. And I was curious, how did you get introduced to David Bowie? What's your earliest memory of hearing him, or learning of him, or hearing his music and realizing it wasn't your cup of tea? I mean, I want to just hear anything, good or bad. Let me know down in the comments below, and I guess I'll share my record collection now. I have right here first is David Bowie's Space Oddity. I love the pants he's wearing. And this one actually has the original sleeve on the inside, which is kind of similar to the cover. Nothing special. Then we have David Bowie Young Americans. And this is probably like my next favorite album apart from The Labyrinth. The Labyrinth is probably my favorite out of all of the David Bowie that I own, but it's kind of hard to say because it has a lot of memories to it. But it would have to be David Bowie, Ziggy Stardust, The Rise and Fall of Ziggy Stardust. Yeah, there you go. I love his outfit on the back of this. You can see it up here on the front, but the back cover is probably a lot better. But I love that outfit. Oh, it's so awesome. And then finally, my favorite album, like I said, The Labyrinth. That hair. Man, that hair. This album has a lot of creative artwork on it. It's probably one of my favorites because of all the attention to detail on the front. I don't know if you can see that. All of that. I mean, Jim Henson. What can I not say about Jim Henson? Jim Henson's amazing and awesome. Along with the record and the soundtrack, I do have the inner sleeve, which is probably